In the mighty kingdom of Rajapura, King Vikramaditya saw something special in his daughter, Princess Trishna. He wanted her to be ready to rule one day, so he gave her a great challenge. Find the ancient riddle master, the Vetala, hidden deep inside the magical forest of Naimisharanya. Defeat him and return victorious to claim the throne. With her sword by her side and courage in her heart, Trishna began a journey few would dare to take. In a mysterious village lost in the forest, she found a secret way, the Valley of Whispers, the only path that leads to the Vetala. And so, her adventure began. There was no turning back. The first rays of sunlight slipped through the tall trees of Naimisharanya, casting golden light over a forest just beginning to wake. Soft mist curled around the roots like a dream, and the gentle calls of peacocks echoed through the morning silence. As the sun rose higher, the forest grew deeper and more magical. The air was filled with the sweet smell of jasmine and cardamom. Twisting vines hung from the trees like sleepy snakes, and the mist around her began to glow with a soft pink light, like a secret waiting to be found. Trishna rode on through the forest, following the path the villagers had told her about. The sights around her were magical. Sunlight danced through the trees, strange flowers glowed, and birds sang melodies she had never heard before. Though the beauty amazed her, her mind stayed sharp and her heart steady. She had one purpose: to find the Vetala and defeat him. Beyond the quiet woods, a valley covered in silver mist lay ahead. Strange voices echoed from the fog, calling out names she didn't recognize, whispering riddles she didn't understand. But Trishna didn't stop. Her grip tightened on the reins, and with a steady heart, she rode into the unknown.
You feel it too, don't you, Ashwan? Something powerful is here. Let's find out, Ashwa. Let's go forward.
Suddenly, out of the misty woods, a glowing figure emerged, the Whisper Keeper. Cloaked in silence and secrets, she stepped toward Trishna, her eyes deep with ancient knowing. She came to guide Trishna through the Valley of Whispers.
Bravery led you here, child, but it is wisdom that must walk beside you now. In the Valley of Whispers, not every voice is a friend. Listen not with your ears, listen with your soul. Go north to reach the Mirror River. Your destiny awaits.
With a gentle smile, the Whisper Keeper reached out and placed a glowing flower in Trishna's hand. Warm, pulsing with light, unlike anything she had ever seen. "This will guide you when shadows try to lead you astray," she whispered. Then, turning slowly, she pointed toward the narrow path winding into the mist. No more words, no farewell. The Whisper Keeper vanished like a dream fading at dawn, but the flower remained, its light steady in Trishna's palm. The journey had truly begun. Trishna followed the path the Whisper Keeper had revealed, her heart steady and her thoughts swirling. She journeyed through whispering woods and windswept valleys, until finally, she stood before the river of mirrors. Before her stretched a still and silent river, its surface smooth like glass, yet alive with movement. It shimmered with 1,000 faces, some hers, some not. Every fear she had buried, every hope she held close, every shadow she thought she'd outrun, waited for her in its reflection. The river did not speak. It showed. Trishna stood still, lost and overwhelmed. The path ahead was unclear, and the voices inside her grew louder. Her fears, her doubts, her pride, all rose before her like shadows she couldn't escape. Just when it felt too much to bear, a figure emerged from the mist, calm, glowing, timeless. She was the mirror sage. Without judgment, she looked into Trishna's eyes and saw everything. And with just a few quiet words, she gave Trishna what she needed most: clarity.
My child, this is no ordinary river. What you see is not water, it is you. Your fears, your hopes, your doubts, they ripple on its surface. You cannot move forward until you cross them within. Clear your mind and the path will appear. See not just who you wish to become, but who you already are beneath it all.
Guided by the sage's words, Trishna turned inward. She faced her reflection, not just in the river, but in her soul. Every fear, every doubt, every voice that once held her back, she met them head on. And then, the impossible happened. The river parted. Its waters pulled back, revealing a hidden path, etched in stone, ancient as the stars. With her mind clear and her heart steady, Trishna stepped forward, no longer searching for the way. Now, she is the way. As Trishna stepped onto the other side, the world changed. Before her rose a colossal stone bridge, ancient, crumbling, yet pulsing with power. Its surface shimmered with glowing runes, whispering secrets in a forgotten tongue. Beneath it, the river churned with mist and mystery, where ghostly water spirits stirred in silence. Every step she took echoed through time, stones humming with an energy older than the stars. A soft bluish light lit her way, not from torches, but from the bridge itself. Alive, aware. This was no ordinary crossing. This was a test, a threshold between who she was and who she must become. And then, through the mist at the far end of the bridge, a figure appeared, tall, cloaked in flowing robes, woven from the river's own mist. Eyes glowing with ancient wisdom, the bridge warden, the keeper of crossings, the guardian of choices, waiting for Trishna to take the next step.
Doubt weighs more than stone. If you carry it, this bridge will break you. Lay it down, or be pulled into the depths forever. This bridge remembers. Only those who conquer may return. Losers cross once and vanish, but victors, they walk both ways.
The words struck like thunder, but Trishna did not flinch. She had faced her fears in the river. She would not carry doubt any further. With her sword at her side and fire in her heart, she stepped onto the bridge. She was not just crossing a bridge. She was crossing into destiny. As Trishna stepped off the bridge, the world changed. Dusk cloaked the sky in crimson, and the forest opened into a haunted clearing. A colossal banyan rose from the earth, its glowing roots arching like gateways. The mist here was thick, not with dreams, but with destiny. Shapes moved within it, trapped souls watching. The air was sacred and dangerous. Something was waiting. In the heart of the forest, she didn't find a beast. She found a reflection, sharp with wit, fierce with will. From the swirling mist, the Vetala emerged, smiling like a trickster, eyes gleaming with ancient mischief. He hadn't come to fight. He'd been waiting for someone worthy to play the game.
Welcome, little dreamer. I saw your hand reach for the blade, but swords are useless in this realm. See that portal? It doesn't just mark an entrance, it guards time itself. You've crossed into a place beyond time, where moments do not move forward, and the past never fades. Here, you are no longer part of the world you left. You stand in a realm where time stands still, and only your mind can set you free. Here, moments don't pass. They stay. The world you left behind, it keeps moving, growing old without you. But you are frozen in this moment, with me. Many have come from distant lands, forgotten empires, and futures not yet written. Few ever leave. Those who fail remain, trapped, silent, turned into toys of my keeping. We don't fight with weapons here. We fight with stories and questions. I will speak, and you will listen. Then I will ask, and you must answer. Get it right, and you go free. Get it wrong, and you stay. One riddle is all it takes, but until you solve it, you are mine, bound to this place, outside time, forever. Those who failed me linger here, warriors, kings, wanderers from all ages. One riddle solved, and they all go free. But fail, and you will be mine, bound to this moment for eternity.
Their hopes now ride with me. I accept your challenge. Not just for me, but for every soul trapped in your endless twilight.
Very well, let us see if your mind shines brighter than the stars you abandoned. Let the game begin.